Welcome to Georgia. It's nice. All right, so this is our first 24 hours here in Tbilisi, Georgia, and we just arrived. And normally when we are in a new place, Rosie likes to relax a little bit at the house and kind of recuperate from the long travel days. And the travel day was actually quite long coming from Tajikistan. We had to go from Tajikistan to Almaty, Kazakhstan, and we had a few hour layover and then we flew over here to Georgia. So it was a bit of a long travel day. So Rosie's at home, and whenever we are in a new place, I'm the opposite of her. I like to come out and explore and see what's around here, the restaurant, the gyms, see if, how the neighborhood is, to get a feel for the area. So today, that's what we're doing, and I'm gonna take you along. So now I'm looking for this restaurant that I saw on Google, and they specialize in the healthy and vegan food. And for the last couple of days, our diet hasn't been so good as we were traveling. So I want something that is a little bit healthier here, and they have good ratings. So let's go and see if we can find it here. You know, as you travel to different countries and different cities, some places have their own character. And those are the places that you enjoy the most and you want to come back to. And the city here, Tbilisi, definitely has its own character and vibe. It's something very unique, you know, to experience and to feel. And I think this is actually our restaurant. So UMMY is actually the first raw vegan restaurant here in Georgia, and the food was really amazing. Everything is homegrown, organic, and really delicious. So I had the Buddha bowl here, as well as a fresh grapefruit juice. That together came out to 56 gel, which is about $22, something like that. So pretty good value, I think. Wow. It's super interesting. Look at this building right over there. Got these like futuristic looking buildings. That is the famous Peace Bridge that is right there. Tbilisi is quite interesting. You know, it's feels like a modern European city, but at the same time, you know, you're walking around, you see these modern futuristic buildings, and then you see these historical buildings. You know, you see churches that are hundreds of years old. I just saw a church that when I looked it up, it was 750 years old church. And it's incredible. I look at behind me here. Like, look at this. Like, these are like some old, for sure, some old walls. This is for sure hundreds of years old right here. Incredible. And it's such a fascinating mix, you know, it gives it such a unique vibe and such a character, right? And, you know, there's history everywhere as you look. I mean, I'm just looking around, I see 5 churches that are all around me. And these churches are 500, 700, maybe even more years old, and they're just here in the city. It's incredible. Tbilisi has a very long history, from various Georgian empires to the Persian empires, Ottoman empires, the Russian Empire that was here. So it has a very long history. Definitely you feel it when you are here.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Alright guys, so now we are at the Bridge of Peace. Now this is a bridge that was built back in 2010, and it symbolizes the unity of the Georgian people and also the connection between the future and the past. So actually on one side here of the bridge, we have the old Tbilisi, and the other side we have the new Tbilisi. So this is kind of the bridge, the pedestrian connection between the two sides. And it looks actually super nice. When we were coming here, it looked really beautiful at nighttime. It has LED lights all over the top of it here, and it all lights up and looks super nice. And right over here we have the Kura River. Amazing, guys, like right there, fortress. We have a church there. We have a church over here. 2 other churches that are on this side. Another church that is up here. Wow. You're just surrounded with history everywhere. Now, as I walk around here as well, there's a lot of people that are asking for boat tours here. That seems to be popular. Yeah, you could take these boats and head on over on the river and get like a little bit of a tour as well. Whoa, hello.
Hello.
Wow, it's a big bird.
House.
That is a big bird. Look at that. Nice.
Where are you from?
From California,
California.
America.
America.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. Hello, America. Hello.
Beautiful. Oh my God. Wow. They're friendly, huh? They're friendly birds? Nice, I'll give back to you. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Alright guys, so now we are at Rike Park, which is a modern park right in the center of the city. And it's kind of the getaway from the hustle and bustle of the city. And you have some really modern looking structures that are all around us. And here you can also rent some electric scooters. You could go around here, and there seems to be some little places for eating and snacks and wine as well, which is the case anywhere you go here in Tbilisi. It seems like there's all of these wine stances everywhere. And here also you could take the cable car over to the fortress. So we're gonna come back and actually take the cable car to go to the fortress with Rosie in a different day. But this park looks beautiful. That's definitely a few hundred years old as well. Look at that right there. Beautiful flowers. You hear the birds. And you're right in the middle of the city here. But it doesn't feel like it. Look at those flowers there. That's cool. He's a natural photographer. And here we have, I believe, wine. Let's check it out. Yeah, I think it's like a little area to sit down as well. Maybe we'll get the first wine of Georgia. I think that's a good thing to do, the first 24 hours. Hello.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Hey, what's your name?
Danny.
Denny? Denny? Hey, Denny. Hey, Denny. Cool, so this is gonna be my first wine in Georgia. And this is a Georgian wine,
Yes,
right?
we have just Georgian wine.
Nice. The wine in Georgia, is it from one part of the country or is it
No,
everywhere in
everywhere.
Georgia? Okay.
Є кафеті, мереті.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's good. All right, so I got the first wine here in Georgia, and for sure it's not going to be the last one. That I know for a fact. So let's go up here and see if you could sit down and have a glass of wine to enjoy the first 24 hours here in Tbilisi. Got the beautiful views, 360-degree look. That is some kind of a helium balloon. We'll check it out later. Let's give the first Georgian wine a taste, shall we? Cheers, you guys. Wow, very nice. Now, Georgia is one of the oldest wine producing regions in the world. So at least for 8,000 years, they have been making wine here. The Georgians are very proud of it in their wine, and you could actually see wine everywhere. Like, you know, there was a stand right here in the park, but there's also people selling it on the street. Just like how we saw ice cream stances in Tajikistan or pomegranate juice stances, like little corners. You have little corners like that here in Georgia selling wine. Very tasty. I like it. Just like the kind of wine that I like. Just sitting here, I see like 5 different old churches. I see a fortress right there. The Lady of Georgia is right over there. And I see these modern buildings that are built here. It's amazing just seeing the mix of this, the new and the old coming together. You sit here and you just feel the culture, the history of Georgia. But at the same time, you see the advancements of Georgia as well.
Held by the forest where I go for rest, and washed by the waters of Lake Michigan. And wherever I go, I will return again to my.
Hi there, how are you? What kind of ice cream do you have?
We have this and also the machine soft ice cream.
Got it. Do you have like a wine ice cream?
Yeah.
Here? Yeah? Okay. Looks nice. So do you mix in the wine? Is that how it is? Nice.
Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice day.
Okay, thank you. All right, guys, so we got the wine ice cream. Wow, it's the first time that I'm having that, and I heard that it was something quite popular here in Georgia, which makes sense. There's wine everywhere. So we got this wine ice cream in a cup. Let me go sit down somewhere and give it a try here. And this park has seating areas everywhere. It's such a nice, peaceful, beautiful place, and plants that are all kinds of different shapes and colors. Like, look at this one here. Tree here. Very unique. Gonna be the first time that I'm trying the wine ice cream. So they have a straw there as well as a spoon. It's basically like a vanilla ice cream mixed with red wine. And the color, you could see the red wine in there as well. Pretty good. The wine is not too strong. It's more vanilla with a hint of red wine in it. Pretty good, actually. Who would have known that vanilla ice cream and wine is a good combination? Apparently Georgians know. Very good. This is definitely something I will have again. So far, first impressions, at least here in the center of Tbilisi, people do tend to speak English. It is overall a pretty international city. There is people from all over the world here that are either living here or traveling here. You know, just interacting with the people here so far, most people seem to know a bit of English at least. So it has been so far pretty easy to communicate with everybody. And also, we were living in Kazakhstan for about a month, and noticed that the apps that we were using there also work here in Georgia. For example, Yandex.Go is what we use to go around in Kazakhstan, and that same app works here. And also the Wolt app, which is a delivery app that I really like in Kazakhstan, that also works here. We didn't have that in Tajikistan, but it's good that we have access to those. And also the internet is really good. Like the SIM card that I have, our Wi-Fi at home is about 100 Mbps. And also the SIM card that we have unlimited data, unlimited calls and everything. And it works really well. Like the speed is pretty fast. So it's pretty nice. You know, we enjoyed our time in Tajikistan, but it was a little bit like being disconnected because the SIM card, the data outside was really bad. And also the internet speeds overall is not so great there. So being here is, you know, you kind of reconnected again to the world in some ways. So it's pretty nice having access to fast data and fast Wi-Fi once again. So pretty cool. So if you guys been following the channel for a while, you know that I grew up in the United States, in California, but ethnically I'm actually Persian. But you may also not know is that even though I'm ethnically Persian, I do have a lot of Azeri and Georgian roots. My great-grandfather actually was from Georgia. So being in this region, being in Georgia and the Caucasus, it's a bit of like a homecoming for me as well. You know, since early childhood, I haven't been back to this region at all. But from the music to the culture to the food, there's a lot of things that, you know, it's kind of makes me feel at home a little bit, even though it's my first time here in Georgia. So it's been quite nice.
So I guess there's much I never told you, like who I am, who I love, where I've been and where I came from.